$1,100 fourth stimulus check specifically focused on the low income. Yet again, we have another proposal calling on this check with the option for a recurring payment. I have all the details for you in this video. Let's get into it right away. But if you're new here or if you haven't done so yet, make sure to subscribe by hitting that button right down below the video. It's totally free to do so, and so I can keep you updated each and every day with all the latest details during this very busy time as information continues to change very, very fast. I'm doing all the research and I'm watching everything closely, which I break down into these short videos so that you can get the latest details hot off the wire and the latest updates as they are happening each and every day. So again, thanks so much for joining me. Make sure to subscribe down below if you haven't done so yet, and let's jump right into the video. All right, so wow, we have yet again another proposal talking about a fourth stimulus check specifically focused on the low income. Now, if you saw the videos from last week, we talked about two separate proposals calling on stimulus checks or those vouchers that we talked about in the videos from last week. However, those were two proposals. This is yet again another one. So as I talked about in a video just the other day, I've been seeing here over the last couple days, the last 4 or 5 days or so, I've seen multiple different headlines, multiple articles, multiple proposals, a lot of people talking about a fourth stimulus check. And here, yet again, is another proposal on that, which I want to lay out for you right here in this video. So as I did mention at the beginning of this video, this one is calling on a $1,100 fourth stimulus check, specifically focused on the low income. And here's something else that's cool within this one. It gives the option after 4 months, it gives the president the ability to send out yet again another check if he feels that the American people need another check even after this one. So I do want to talk through the details on this one, but here's what's interesting about it. So with all this inflation going on right now, with everything going on globally, with energy prices spiking through the roof, with everything going up in price, food prices, literally everything is going up right now. We've talked about the low income and the fixed income who really are struggling right now because prices continue to get away. Meanwhile, incomes remain the same. As I also did report just about maybe a week or so ago, one of these big firms came out and said that the average household right now is paying an extra $276 right now because of all of this inflation. That's a lot of money, especially if somebody's living on a small fixed income of, say, $841 from SSI, $920 from SSDI, $740 from SSDI, or $800 from retirement benefits. I mean, seriously, the benefits are all across the board, but that's a large percentage of benefits going forward. Well, according to these reports and what this says right here in this one as well, this could actually tick up to about $300 more every single month that each individual household is paying extra just because of all this inflation. So, I mean, that's a huge number. So anyway, there's all of these different factors here playing into why this person is calling on a $1,100 fourth stimulus check and kind of backing up with some more information. So what I want to do is I want to bring my wife in, Corey. Many of you know her. She's been around in many videos. She's going to read this article to you. Rather than me sitting here trying to explain the whole thing line by line, I'm going to have her come in and read the article to you. Then you can hear the exact words right out of this person. However, I do want to lay this all out here for just a second here. So the article does start out a little bit slow. Let me be honest with you. It starts out a little bit slow, talking about oil prices, energy prices, gas prices. It talks about the different states right now that have the highest gas prices, the lowest gas prices, things like this. Stick with it for just a minute. It's only about 2.5 minutes, the article, and it comes forward and she lays it all out, and it says right there exactly where this source is coming from, the person talking about it, where the person is from, the $1,100 amount, who would be eligible for it, all of these different parameters. So stick with it. I totally agree too. When I listen to it, I think, oh man, this article is kind of slow. It starts out slow, but then a little bit into the article, it gives you all the details as far as the dollar amount, who's eligible, all of this kind of stuff. So anyway, oh, and it also does talk about that recurring aspect in there as well. The 4-month time frame that I gave you, along with giving the president the ability to send that out. So anyway, with that being said, I'm going to jump off of here, bring my wife Corey in so she can read that to you. And again, I've been seeing down in the comment section sometimes here over the last few days, some people have reaching out saying, where are you getting this information? So I want to start bringing Corey in a little bit more often here lately, just so that I can have her read articles to you so you can see exactly where I'm getting this information. I don't don't make this stuff up. I'm seriously bringing you the information as I am finding it. So, as I mentioned to somebody the other day down in the comments section, I'm literally reporting the news. I'm doing all the research and I'm just reporting news. So, that's basically what I'm doing here. So, anyway, enough out of me. I apologize. I know sometimes I get carried away. But anyway, let's bring Corey in right now. She will read this article to you. And I hope this one makes sense. I can always come back and clarify in a separate video if I need to. Otherwise, subscribe down below if you haven't done so yet. Feel free to share this video with your friends, family, social media. And enough out of me. Corey, take it away. And I'll catch you again later in the next video. All right, Corey, it's all you. And I hope you enjoy this article.
Fourth stimulus check update. New payments could come because of higher prices, by Lauren Dubois. While the United States economy has come back fairly strong from the blow it was dealt due to the COVID-19 pandemic, it's hard for the average American to see how, with skyrocketing inflation and now even higher costs that are a result of the Ukrainian-Russian war. However, some are starting to take notice and make the call for more financial assistance now. Though if anything comes in the form of another federal stimulus check, it will likely be a long wait. The latest painful increase in price that has been felt by Americans has been at the gas pump, which according to AAA sits at a nationwide average of $4.32 per gallon. The highest prices in the country are currently being seen in California, where the current average is $5.73 a gallon, with Hawaii, Nevada, Oregon, Washington, Alaska, Arizona, and Illinois all topping an average of over $4.50 per gallon. As of now, the only states averaging under $4 a gallon are Oklahoma, Arkansas, Colorado, Kansas, Missouri, Nebraska, Iowa, North Dakota, South Dakota, and Minnesota. With prices rising so high and in short period of time, new calls are going out for a stimulus check or similar payment from the federal government. In a column for CNN, Mark Wolf, the executive director of the National Energy Assistance Directors Association, urged the government to help low and moderate income families with another check, as they are unlikely to continue keeping up with the rising costs. Citing a report from Moody's Analytics that estimated inflation has increased monthly costs by $276 a month, and that soaring fuel prices could skyrocket to more than $300 a month. In his call, Wolf stated that a direct payment through the IRS should be targeted to those earning less than 8% of the national median income, which would help those who need the assistance most while keeping the cost of the program low. He states that Congress should authorize one $1,100 payment per household to pay for 4 months of prices, then provide an option which would allow President Biden to provide another checks at a later date if prices continue to remain high.